A month ago, you guys were projected to be in the college football playoffs, and then to lose 3 straight, finish 4-4 in conference play. Just from your view, what went wrong?
It's just the games that it took to make it to the CFP. It came down to last couple seconds, last couple drives of the game, and just the little things. On our part, just a lack of discipline and execution. We just got to be able to finish. And the thing is, Coach Silverfield had mentioned it before. There's about 5 games that were this close that could have went this way or this way, and we came short on a couple of those, and then we also came on top on a couple of those. So, I mean, it's a game of football. It comes, and I mean, it hurts for sure, but it is what it is.
I feel like in all the games that we did not come up victorious, I feel like we were right there in reach of winning the game. I feel like it's just the way the ball rolled that day, I personally feel like if we play any of those teams again, it's a different outcome. But, feel me, as we all know, we don't get any days back as humans. So, gotta keep our best foot forward and move on each day.
Frank.
Whitlow, I know you at one point had opportunities as well, where you chose to stay here at Memphis. Just when you look at your career, just how do you assess the highs and lows of this season?
I wouldn't change it at all, man. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't change it for nothing. Feel me? I came back for my 5th year to finish this thing out on the way I started it, and unfortunately, I let the city down. But I wouldn't change nothing about it. I wouldn't change the teammates I got. I wouldn't change the media we have. I wouldn't change anything about it, honestly, man. I mean, at the highs and lows, man, that's what comes with life, honestly, man. Like, you're never gonna be too high, never gonna be too low. You gotta stay even keeled throughout it all, man. And I'm really just appreciative that y'all welcomed me back after I made the decision to enter my name in the portal, and y'all treated me really the same, if not better than y'all treated me before. I'm just very grateful that I was even in position to play. Honestly, man, it's all a blessing, and really I'm gonna thank you all.
When looking at this game, obviously you played against this offense against Navy before in the second half. What was it that they were doing offensively, just kind of going?
I mean, like Coach Hank always says, it's our play versus ours. I mean, our play versus theirs. And it came down to they just executed better than us. You feel me? I mean, we just gotta really just come back, regroup, and put our best foot forward next week. Well, for the bowl game, honestly, because we haven't really decided on that yet. So.
Come back to Alex.
Greg, what do you think the offense wasn't able to do in the second half that they were in?
I feel like one thing that went against our offense was the time of possession with Navy getting it straight off that second half. I mean, I think they held the ball for almost 10 minutes. So, I mean, that does something when we're on the bench cold, especially in the weather. A lack of heating up and warming up and things like that. But other than that, it was again, like I said, lack of discipline, self-inflicted wounds, and we just got to execute better.
Greg, just an expansion off the last question somewhat. Was there anything Navy did defensively in the second half to control the game the way they did?
No. I mean, as an offense, we just got to make plays. The plays were there. Coach was calling some good plays. People just got to show up. Like I said, it's just about making plays and executing them.
Kind of just like what we talked about before in terms of this experience and just for you being your last 2 years, what stands out how you look back on it?
I mean, it was like he said, it was a blessing. It was a blessing. I got here roughly 2 years ago, and my second season here, and they voted me team captain, which is I'm very grateful for that. And again, I was thinking about it just on the journey here. I don't even know how I got here, to be honest. Just throughout my whole college career, it took a whole world spin, and to be here is a blessing. Memphis took me in. I love representing the city. And I wouldn't change it for the world, but I'm very grateful for the people that I've met along the way, the experiences and even the obstacles and the adversity that I had to encounter.